Well, I'm going to talk about things that we don't normally talk about. We keep skirting the issue, try not to ruffle feathers, but we're getting to that point in time that we've got to start talking like our forefathers did. These people in Congress and the Senate and Supreme Court, your lesser courts, your mayors, your governors. When they were kids, they were taught to pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. They swore their allegiance then to be an American. And they get into office, and money is more important to them than the rest of the nation. They are passing unconstitutional laws. The Second Amendment says these rights shall not be infringed. That means any right. They don't have the right to mess with anything in the Constitution that pertains to your firearms. They know this, and they did this back in, what, 32, 34, 28, somewhere around in there, FDR, and they started putting laws under the Internal Revenue. And then they just kept adding to it, to basically to strip America of its ability to fight any kind of invasion, whether it's a domestic one or whether it's a or foreign. If you have a foreign invasion, that's kind of what we kind of thought we'd ever have. But now we got an invasion, and it's called communism. Now these people are not defending their Constitution. They swore allegiance to it. They took an oath of office when they got into office to uphold and defend the Constitution to the best of their ability, and they have not done so. They have no business messing with the Constitution and its laws. And it's always been that, like, if you swore allegiance to something and then you went AOL like that guy did and joined the ISIS fighters over there, then you were no longer an American. Period. You're stripped of your rights. You went, these congressmen and these governors and the mayors, these people went AWOL after swearing allegiance to the United States, which makes them enemies of the state, makes them enemies of the Constitution. And if your country is being invaded and you shoot the invader, you might be able to be tried for murder, but they got no grounds for murder when you're defending your homeland, when you're defending the Constitution, and when you're defending its laws. Now, for you people who are squeamish, get over it. These people are not Americans, they are not your friends, and they're not here to improve your life, but only to improve their own. These are some of the stickers I've had over the years. Let's do it this way. Is your church BATF approved? That's from Waco. We had a chance to put a guy named Ron Paul into office, and they skirted that. Give us a nitwit called Obama. And the Fed, that's right. Get us out of the United Nations. That's another communist organization. It was given to us by rich, powerful men under the guise of peace, and its purpose is to make laws and treaties that make us submissive to their laws while they take away your firearms. Now remember this, always defend your Constitution before it's too weak to defend you. Let that stick in your mind. And we have people in office, like I said, who are supposed to uphold and defend the Constitution. They're not doing so. They're just like a soldier going AWOL. They need to be removed from office, immediate, one way or the other. Whether they're drug out, or whether they're voted out, or whether they're hanging from a tree, or whether they're facing a firing squad. They need to go. They got no business in the United States of America. They're tearing this country apart. They send all your jobs overseas and they wonder why the people are disenchanted. You don't make treaties like NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Act, or CAFTA, the Central American Free Trade Act, that sent all the jobs out of the country while it padded the pockets of your politicians. Now there's no tax base now to support the government. So what they got to do? They got to borrow more money. Everything these people do, and then they try to blame it on, oh, it must be the guns doing that. If we take away the guns, it's just a scam. It's like those phone scams you get. Oh yeah, your Social Security number is compromised. Please call us right away and talk to a representative police official who would gladly get all your information and then steal you blind when you aren't looking. Okay guys, I just wanted to get this off my chest. It's been coming for a long time, and like I said, we keep skirting the issue, but we're at the point now where it's not nice to play nice in the sandbox when they want to throw sand in your face. And then go, oh, well you can't touch me because I'm protected. Duh. No such thing in war. And you've invaded our country. You're trying to take away our Constitution. You're trying to alter the laws. You're trying to take away the very foundation that made this country great. Everything in that Constitution needs to be protected 100%, not 50%, not 10%, not 2%. Laws are there for a reason. They want you to, cater to their laws and follow them right down the line, or you're going to jail. And you got these son of a bitches who think they're too good, that they are beyond the law, that they are beyond anything ever happening to them. Well, the days are coming to an end. Like I said, people, defend your Constitution right now before it's too weak to defend you. No more of this horsing around. We're going to get right down to the nitty-gritty. If they're not going to desist from their ways, well, they're no different than a criminal. They can't be retaught. Okay, anyway, I had a lot on my mind, and thanks for watching, guys.